everybody. Today is this reading is for Friday the 3rd of November 2023. Yet again I'm going to record late the night before because of things that I've been so busy that I mean, so it was either no reading or I record late and you have lots of light pushed in. So today's reading, I'm using the cards Keepers of the Light by Kyle Gray. Just Kyle Gray, isn't it? Yeah, Kyle Gray. So let's get straight onto it, shall we? So how's everybody's week been? I hope it's been a good one for you all. Hope you've had plenty of fun, but it wasn't too harsh. So can I have cards for Friday the 3rd of November 2023, please? Now cards for the collective, a collective reading for Friday the 3rd of November 2023. I'll go in a jump. Come on, give me the cards. Start jumping. Okay. Okay. They tell me this reading is going to be important to somebody. So whoever happens on to this video or sent it, they're telling me it's going to be very important to one particular person. I don't think, I'm not saying who, but it's going to resonate for a lot of people, but for one person they're going to take absolutely everything, and it's going to be like a personal reading for them. So, right, that's what I've been told anyway. Yeah, come on then. You want them both. Okay, any more? Don't know where we're going to fit in, but yeah, any more? No, come on, you're just joking with me now. Yeah. Any more? You want him, okay. Right, I tend to put the cards up here, as you know, but there's no space, so I'll have to put them over in the box. So let me put these in, out of the way. There we go. Right then. Lord Shiva, transcendence. Rise up. Oh yeah. Rise up, honour your inner force. Steps are being given. Dance with the universe. Right. This last couple of readings actually, we've been getting dance through them all to bring our energies up. To transcend up onto a new level of life, we need to raise our energies, we need to raise our game, and we need to rise up. All I have been hearing for the last week is, I rise. I rise, I rise, I rise. I have seen it written, I rise. I have heard it in another podcast, I rise. I have heard it on the TV, I rise. We are rising as people. This is what is happening. We are rising. We are rising higher and higher and higher, and we're starting to transcend, a lot of us, because we're moving into the next stage of our lives, and these are golden times. All karma's been, we're in a very strange time where all karma's been culled, it's been removed, but we've got to honour our inner force. You've got to rise up. You've got to feel your energy rise up inside you. You've got to honour that this is how far you've come, and this is the energy you've got inside you now to move forward in life. You've done a majority of the hard work. Now's your time to reap your benefits. You need to rise up and accept this and think, yes, I have done that. Do you know what? I am transcending. I am getting there. I am doing. I'm on my way. I'm rising. My energy is rising. My world is rising. My sphere is rising. My job, I'm rising in it. You are rising up. You are getting there. You are rising up in life. You're going up in life. And that's what we have to remember. That's been a common theme this week, hasn't it? I have noticed, I don't know if you lot have, but we're starting to have themes run through the card pack. Through the week, we have themes run, don't we, of how they are. Isis, magic manifesting. Your desire, your dreams, visions and goals are becoming reality. Stay focused. You see, this is to do with manifestation. This is to do with manifestation. You have to stay focused. On your manifestation, you wrote it all out, you've asked the universe, and then you have to keep it in your mind's eye. You have to keep it there. You have to keep it focused. She's got the anchor with the magic eye. She's keeping an eye on it. What she's wanting, she's keeping an eye on it. The eye's there, the eye protection's there. But she's keeping an eye on it. She's got the anchor of, I think it's that abundance, wealth, anchor, but she's calling it into her. She's manifesting it in, and she's keeping there. She's keeping it focused. So what you're wanting to become a reality, what you've set for your manifestations, what you're trying to bring into reality, you stay focused on it, and it's going to come. You're on your way. You're not far off getting what it's going to bring in. Hope, love and acceptance. Love is yours. Recognise your divine worth. Choose loving thoughts. We've been on about this all week, haven't we? This is what we've been on about all week, about the love and the love we have for ourselves. See, she's got the lotus flower blooming open, and the energy's coming down and out of it in bloom. She's holding her hands out for the healing energy. It's all coming down and through her, transmuting down the energies. It's so beautiful and golden and healing. All this energies that's coming down here, it's absolutely beautiful. And we get this energy when we love ourselves and we accept ourselves for what we are and who we are. We love and accept our other people for what and who they are. If they're not nice people, then why are you around them? Why are you around them? Now, obviously, I know in the workplace, there is always going to be that one. There always is. But that doesn't mean to say that they have to enter your space. You can have a boundary line with them. You can do your protection around yourself. You can bring on your cloak of concealment that we had on Tuesday. You can bring this around you. You can pull your protection around you, and you can just send love in their direction. Just think, do you know what? I'm going to shower you with love. And you just imagine love showering down over them. They don't know you're imagining that on them, do they? And if they can't cope with it, they're going to move. Their energy, your energy will move them. You send out love to them. You're not going, I'm sending you love. You don't have to do any of that. You just ask Archangel Haniel, I shower them with love. Call in Archangel Michael and say, can you please remove the negativity around me and them? And then bring in Archangel Raphael and ask him to heal the situations that surround and you and them. And then you can call in Archangel Haniel and say, can you please shower us both with love and loving energy? This can all be done by thought, just sat in your office chair, stood at your line, whatever you're doing. And that person will move, because they won't like all this love energy they're being bombarded with. They're not used to this. It'll make them feel uncomfy. But you're sending love that their body and their soul is craving for. So they'll either start being nicer to you, or they'll just not come near. Either way, it's a bonus, isn't it? So always go from your heart. Always go from your heart and do the love that's needed. What we got here? Radha, Soul Flame. Was it yesterday we had souls? Or was it Wednesday? Wednesday with the charms, wasn't it? We had souls. Soul Flame. We was on about Soul Flame. and we was on about twin flame, wasn't we? So yes, rediscover the lost part of yourself. Experience relationship, humanity, and healing. So look, she's got all the healing around her and spirit around her. This is what we was on about in the love with the pink. See, this is what we was on about with the charm, with the soul bonds, with your soul. Because I actually did say on Tuesday about when you're in a relationship with a soul partner, romantic or non-romantic, because there is both, remember, that a part of you felt that's missing feels there. So you need to connect with these people. Like I said, sometimes our souls choose not to do it this time around, but majority do because they like it. Your soul partner might just be a friend. It might just be that friend, and you'll reunite with them, like a childhood friend. You'll reunite with them as adults, and they are still just friends. It's nothing romantic. It's just friends. Sometimes the soul partners are the male and female friendships that there's never any romantic thing, but everybody's like, you can't be friends with a woman. A man can't be friends with a woman. A woman can't be friends with a man. Some people can, and these are soul partners from a different life. They're just choosing to meet this life as friends. And if you listen too much to other people, you never get where, do you? So, yeah, somebody's meeting their soul partner in whichever form. Enjoy it. Do things together. Enjoy that life with it. Enjoy it. So, who have we got? Synonus. I think that's it. Synonus. Life force. Mother Earth, then, isn't it? All the time. Express your driving passion. Sensual and sexual power are increased. So, everybody has life force energy. Some people call it chi. People call it life force. This is our soul, is your life force energy, how it goes around your body. So, this is the god of fertility, I think it is, and life force energy. He's got the antlers, he's got the foliage, he's got the ram's horns, he's got the fairy wing cloak, he's got the bracken coming round for him, he's got the spirals of never ending. He's very autumn. He's got all the autumn leaves in him. He's got the ears of a deer. He's very soft and gentle person who's for healing and life force. But it's all about rebirth and fertility. This is the reason why you're going to have your sexual, what's it say? Sexual and sensual powers are increased. You're going to be experiencing life under a different guise. You're going to be more aware of what's going around and how it's making you feel. You're going to feel the taste of the biscuit. You're going to feel the coffee, how it feels sliding down your throat. They're very sensory things. You are going to be doing lots of sensory things. It is not always sexual, about sex. It's about what feelings invoke. This is life force energy. And somebody's life force energy is having a big upgrade. Quite a few people's are. But this person's going to become very aware of everything that's around them. Everything that they're touching and feeling is going to resonate in major ways for them. Because their life force energy is actually waking up and actually dealing with things. So, what's the next one? Ancestor spirit, white eagle, ancestor spirit. Connect to your lineage. A family wound or pattern can be healed now. White eagle. So, he is actually, looks very much like my spirit guide, to be fair. But because we're in such a time of spiritual change and manifestation and rebirth and growth and clearing out of karmic patterns and moving forward, we're raising our energies, we're getting rid of things in life that are no longer needed. This is going to show up wounds. and situations and patterns that you think, you know, I'm not going to be part of that pattern. I don't want to be part of that anymore. The rest of the family can do that, but that's not my pattern anymore. I don't want that pattern. So you have to, by connecting to your ancestors, you can do it by meditation. You can just sit quiet. You don't have to meditate. You can just sit quiet. You can look into your family history if you choose. Connect that way. In my family, there's lots of powerful women. Lots of powerful women. The women are the main power force in my history on one of my sides. And on the other, it's the same actually. They're pretty powerful, the women in my family. They're very strong. And the lineage goes back very far and they are very strong. By connecting to your ancestors through spirit, by sitting quiet meditation, or like I said, just sit quiet. You can even sit with your cup of coffee or your cup of tea and just say, do you know what? Show me. Just show me and just sit and let your mind wander, and they'll enter in. If you ask them to, they'll enter in while your mind's wandering, they'll enter in. You've just got to sit quiet and allow this in, and then you can see the pattern that you're not wanting to continue anymore. You can feel the wound that's caused the family and think, you know what, I'm not going to carry that wound. That's not my wound to carry. That was like 4 generations ago. Why am I carrying this? Well, it's family. No, I'm not. I'm putting a stop to it. I'm putting a hard boundary line in there. That is not me. I don't want that. You want to deal with all that hate and all that horrible, then you do that, but that's not me. That's not my path. We sometimes get bogged down in what our families expect of us and think we should follow the path that they set out for us because they think they know best. But at the end of the day, as parents, most parents forget that our children are gifts, not puppets. We are there to nurture them, we are there to love them, we are there to protect them. They do not have to do what we say and want once they reach adulthood. Some parents seem to think that, well, no, I'm sorry, you've been a solicitor, you've been a lawyer, when they want to be a doctor, or they actually want to be a mechanic because they love getting their hands full of grease, they love the smell, they love working on the cars, they get a proper passion and enjoyment out of that. No, the parents, you're being a lawyer, you're doing the lawyer, you can do that your hobby, you're being a lawyer. You become a solicitor, which is the English version, and you find you don't have time to do that because you're that busy in the office all the time. You lose your passion. And that's the path that your parent wanted for you, not what you want and what your soul wants for you. And I think this is what this is about. We've got to follow who we are and remember that as an adult, once we turn 18 to 21, as an adult, we can follow our own path. We don't have to be who our parents state we have to be. As long as we're polite, as long as we're respectful, but please don't allow your parent to confuse respect with control and guilt trip you. Well, if you respected me, you do this. No, respect is saying, well, I understand that, but that's not for me. I'm doing what you wish. Respectfully. You're not mouthing at them, you're not showing off, you're just stating your boundary. Well, this is my boundary, this is what I'm doing. I respect you and I love you, but that's not my path. This is my path. Please respect me in my path. And this is what we have to do in life. We tend to forget because our parents, yes, majority only want what's right for us and what's good for us. And they think they know everything about us because we're their child. We fetch them up. We're like them. No, we're not. We're us. Some of us are completely different to our parents, and some of us are very much like our parents. Some of us are meant to follow in our parents' footsteps. Some of us are not meant to do that. Some of us are meant to break away. This is why people have different crises at different points of their life, because their soul's like, enough. Enough. You are now doing what you're meant to do. You're not doing that. And if they don't do this, then they basically, they don't become a person, do they? They just become this empty shell of someone, because the soul's not happy, they're not happy, and they're not living their life. So they become this empty shell of a person. And this card is telling you, don't do that. Don't do that. Deal with the wound, but then remember, it's not your wound. It's from like so many generations past. So you can ask for the karmic on that to be healed and to be removed, because now is the time for this to be done. What we got here? Krishna, devotion. Trust your spiritual guidance. Your commitment has been recognised. You are loved unconditionally. This is following from this one, isn't it? Your devotion to yourself, not in a princess way. Not in a prince and a princess way. Look at me. Pick me kind of way. This is a devotion to your spiritual self, a devotion to being true to yourself. You've come so far, you've committed to what you're doing. It's all been recognised. All the work you've done on yourself has been recognised. Now you're moving forward with this. And this is what you're doing. He's got the peacock's eye looking out. He's got eyes everywhere, look. In his ears. He's got eyes everywhere looking. Look at the web, the dream catcher's web behind. He's catching your dreams for you. He's allowing the good ones through, and he's catching the horrible dreams that are no good for us. He's allowing your spiritual self to come in. You are loved unconditionally. That's spirit love. Spirit loves unconditionally. They do not care what your colour is, what your creed is. They do not care what your sexuality is. They don't care what you think it is, what name or pronoun you think you should be by. They don't care. Spirit does not care about any of that. That is a human thing, and that is people trying to be who they, trying to force things through, and oh well, this, when further down the line they can change their minds. Some people feel seated in that and stay in that forever because that's right for them, but other people further down the line, they've gone through all this hoopla, they haven't waited long enough, they haven't sat with it long enough, they've letting people talk them into things, and they're forgetting that they're loved unconditionally. No matter who you are, spirit just love you. They don't care about anything else. It's just all about love for them. What's this last one? Ganesh. Lord Ganesh. Or Ganesh. Ganesh. Infinite abundance. Obstacles are being removed. Spiritual support and connection are increasing. This is basically to do with Krishna from the devotion. You've put all the groundwork in from day one. You've put all the groundwork in from day one. And through this groundwork, your rewards are coming. Your rewards are coming. You've sacrificed. You've worked hard on yourself. Your abundance is coming. Infinite abundance. And that infinite abundance isn't just money. People think abundance is just financial. It's not. You have an abundance of friends. You have an abundance of love. You have an abundance of money. But you have these other abundance. You have abundance of faith. You have abundance of devotion. All these abundances are in. And we come to our very last card. Saint Germain, karma releasing. Move beyond dreams, create your own path, make room for good energy. He's in the violet ray, look. He's sat in his violet ray. It's transmuting everything out that is no longer necessary. It's burning away all the darkness that we no longer need, the baggage that is no longer needed. It's sending this light in, this pure energy light that is purely for our souls. It's cleansing us, it's replenishing us, it's giving us what is needed. We've got karma releasing. I've been saying for weeks now that now is the time, up to February they're telling me, that all old karmas is finished. It's done. You can ask it to be released from old karma. It can go. When karma's not playing out anymore, we're all given a brand new sheet, a brand new piece of paper we're given. And that's what this is about, karma releasing. You can release the karma. You can ask for it to be taken away. So, right, I'm going to leave that there. that was quite a powerful messages, wasn't they? And yet again, it's been linking into the last couple of weeks. So, yes, so as always, my little witch cat followers, take what resonates and leave what doesn't. And please, if you're watching on YouTube, click the thumbs up and click on the bell to subscribe. If you're new to me and on Rumble, please click the thumbs up and click on the follow button. And I will leave it there. Love and light, everybody. Bye.